When I saw the video,
Uh-huh.
I felt the dogs biting my arm.
That dog was probably biting his arm yesterday when he was reaching inside the doghouse trying to grab a turkey bone from the dog. The dog was in his right to protect his home and his property, okay? If he don't live in a van, then I don't know where he live at. Like, he just... Does he not give I live in a van vibes? Like, he live in a van with paint all over, like paint in it. You know, like loose paint. Just like... Hey, look. Keith, I'm just saying that that's what it looks like to me, okay?
There was a $4.6 million deficit. We now have 8 million plus. And I know bloggers be like, well, she said 4 million. She also said that was in one fund. Yeah. So everybody looks for.
Yeah, so that all sounds great. Here's where it all falls apart. Tiffany says this thing. We got all this money. You did that? Wow. Let me see it. Where is it? And that's where it falls apart. You tell me you got $4 million. I'm supposed to congratulate you. I'm supposed to give you an award for raising the most funds. Look at you. Wow, look at you go. But the only person who's allowed to know where this money is, see any trace of it or anything about it, is the person who said they have it. That's where it falls apart. Okay? Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this, okay? Just let me know. All right? It's Keith Price's turn. Yeah, it's his turn, okay? So, you know, Tiffany clawing at her last little bit of power. She can't see herself driving around in that Honda Civic. She's like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So here's Keith Price trying to help her out. Okay, he said, look, I'm going to come up here in my Sunday best, which is basically whatever I can fit in, you know. He got like 2 outfits. You know, this guy got 2 things, ain't even outfits. They're just things that he can fit in. You know what I'm saying? That he got in his house. No matter where he going, he ain't going to dress for no occasion. Okay, unless the occasion is homelessness. In which case, then he's dressed for it. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Keith.
After hearing everyone speak, actually get emotional sometimes. I think there's some very key points that need to be expressed.
Mm-hmm.
After this so-called, the party that they had before the caucus, that room was never cleared for anyone to properly start the vetting process. By way of video, we are naming multiple people that were from different townships. Shouldn't have even been in the building. So we're working on that. I don't think we'd have had a problem.
Yeah, including Tiffany, who don't live there either. But whatever.
If we were allowed in and lost. But for a black man
here we go.
to do what I've seen happen to our ancestors for so many years.
Oh my God.
When I saw the video, I felt the dogs biting my arm. I felt.
Oh, you felt the dog biting, bitch. That dog was probably biting his arm yesterday when he was reaching inside the doghouse trying to grab a turkey bone from the dog. The dog was in his right to protect his home and his property, okay? I felt the dog bite. Ooh, all I wanted was a turkey bone. Scruffy, why would you do such a thing? Oh my God, this man. Imagine this. Of course he gonna get bit. He gonna get big. He gonna get hosed. You know why? Because he can't run, okay? You need to be able to run, okay? Okay, that's the other part of civil rights. Run. You gotta learn how to run, bitch. Run, okay? Talk your ish, eat your pie. Run. There you go.
felt the pressure
Oh,
of water coming out of fire hose engines.
oh my.
I felt the
What is this? Isn't this weird? It's like, y'all realize that Napoleon, you called him a black man, so it's weird. And so I know that you know. This feels like I'm being oppressed. Not getting your way does not equal oppression. Okay? Being wrong and still not being able to get your way does not equal oppression. Now look at this guy's face back here. Look at this. He looking like, what, bitch? He look like he actually did get hosed. Like he lived in a sepia tone, you know? He was 25 when that happened. Look at this. Look at this man. This man's like, what? This big back bitch is talking about what? Yes, you better speak up, sir. Tell them to stop putting Martin Luther King's name in their mouth. Okay, put some respect on that man's name. You could never. Keith Price, you could never. Okay? You can't even stand up to a Tiffany, let alone a man with a hose and a dog.
rock that hit Martin in the head.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I felt the bullets that killed Malcolm X.
Oh, my God. Did you? Is that what you... Oh, my God. Look at this. They did this thing that they can do with the Constitution, you know. They're just over here, you know, following rules and laws that don't work in our favor at this very moment. I feel like Malcolm X. Keith Price, shut up. Like, what are you doing? Like, this, are you going to get on to another part? Or is your whole thing Malcolm X, you know, Martin Luther King? There's a water hose involved. Oh my God, dude, you need to focus on finding some other clothes, some more classy clothes that fit. If you can't find none, make some. Tiffany got all this money. Why she can't buy you a tailored suit? I know that's a lot of work to ask for a tailor to do, but still, you could try. You know, if she cared about you, Keith, if she really cared about you, she would do that for you. She know how homeless you look, and she just let you just walk around like that. She don't even care.
I felt.
Oh, did you feel?
Rosa Parks.
Oh my God.
Get off that bus.
Oh my God. You know what? Do you know he's the type of guy? Okay. You giving me house vibes. So I'm just all I'm saying. He's like a snitch. I feel like he would be a snitch. Okay. He'd be a house snitch on the plantation. This is what this would be. Okay. I'm going to need for you to go the fuck on. Just all the way to fuck. Look at this man. Look at this man's face back here. What he's thinking?
What happened is sickening.
Uh-huh. What happened?
And all I saw in that room was demons. This should not be tolerated.
Damn.
They broke every rule and procedure of the caucus. And although
y'all didn't even know what the fuck a caucus was till it happened. Are you sure? Like, hey, what are they doing? What's happening here? What is all this? This is against the rules. What are the rules again? I'm pretty sure this is all against it, whatever they are. Look at that. They broke all the rules of the caucus. No, they didn't. Y'all was just late. Y'all lost. You don't care when Tiffany cheat and win. Oh, then she's just smart, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, go piss on yourself. I don't care what you got to say.
though it's a black face,
Oh, yeah.
there are other people that want that modern day slave ship back. We cannot allow this to happen at this day and age, and we have to ban.
He said there's people that want the modern day slave ship. The fuck does the modern day slave ship look like? It's a slave yacht. What is it? The slave houseboat. What is it? Like, what are we talking here? Like, what does a modern day slave boat look like? What do you call it? What's it called? Okay. Oh my God. Then because of this black dude and all his black friends did this thing to this black woman. This is just black people hanging out in a room together. How did this turn into a race issue?
Together and stick together for what's right. I've had people that aren't too fond of Tiffany call me.
Oh, yeah.
And say, man, that wasn't right. But if you look and connect the dots that we've been telling you all to connect and spelling it intentionally, DOTTS, Democrats of Thornton Township, for everybody that wanted to crack jokes about not knowing how to spell dots.
Hey, look, that was on y'all's fault. That was y'all's fault. Your own security guard, your little cop person, was the one who made that confused looking fucking face when that man spelled dots like that. He went just like this. He went. And it was caught on camera and it went viral, okay? So blame your police officer, okay? He's the one who called attention to that by making that face like, why the fuck did he spell that wrong? He spelled it wrong. That's how that happened. Don't blame us. We just ran with it because it was hilarious, okay? Because funny, that's why.
Every one of them are supporters of Napoleon Harris. All the people that have been attacking her have been and still are supporters of Napoleon Harris.
Well, that's not true. You know, I do what I do with some Tiffany content, and I don't even know Napoleon Harris. I know nothing about him. I'm not crazy about the idea of a person appointing himself and announcing himself as the winner. I feel like that's like weird, and he should have caught that and been like, somebody else call it out, because that's gonna sound crazy. Me doing this, banging the gavel, and then saying I win. Yeah, I didn't like that, and that's tacky, and I'm never gonna be able to forget it because it's how my memory works. But I know why I don't like Tiffany. I don't necessarily know why I don't like Napoleon. You know, I don't know enough to know. Just my instincts tell me he gonna get on my nerves too. My instincts is telling me that. But you know, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. You know what I'm saying? But that's a fucking lie. People just hate Tiffany. They just run anywhere, you know?
What occurred that night is disturbing.
Is it disturbing? Because she
never
lost?
Expect
for her to lose? I know.
Napoleon to do that. Napo to do that. The kid that I knew grew up in Harvey, played football in Harvey, to do that.
There he go, fanboying again.
The young man that grew up in Dixmoor, who obviously forgot where the hell he comes from, to do that. Now, when we talk about all the injustice.
Yes, a baby in the room. The baby is like, I smell bullshit. It's a big Teletubby in the front, and he got a microphone, and I don't like the sound of it and the smell. It's smelling a little weird. He smells like he lives in a car. Mama. If he don't live in a van, then I don't know where he live at. Like, he just does he not give I live in a van vibes? Like, he live in a van with paint all over, like paint in it, you know, like loose paint, just like. Hey, look, Keith, I'm just saying that's what it looks like to me, okay? It's just what it looks like to me. As a 46-year-old been roaming the earth, you definitely is given I live in a van vibes. It's just what it is.
Injustices that have recently been done that night.
Look at this baby.
Should be at the top of the charts. And I'm going to continue to stand with Tiffany.
I know you are.
I know you
are, because she paying you. She paying you. Okay? That's how you keep gas in that vehicle that you sleep in. I'm sorry. I just, Mama has a hard time controlling herself. Okay? Go ahead. Proceed.
Even innuendos and accusations.
Ooh, not the accusations.
While we have a 2-time felon sitting in Markham that they changed the law in Springfield for him to sit.
Okay.
Being a mayor.
Ooh.
While your nephew, who may have made a mistake when he was younger, they will not allow him to sit on any seats And I'm not mad that he is allowed to sit, but everyone, if you're going to allow felons to sit, let them sit. Let them run.
Yeah. Why are they always trying to get Tiffany always got a group of felons clapping about how their felonies should be gaining them money. I should be being paid, compensated for my felonies. I'm just saying, I work in under Tiffany's administration, and she says that we should commit more crimes because then we'll get raises once she hires us, because she does like to hire felons. This is what I heard. This is what I know. Okay. Tiffany, look at Tiffany. She don't want to explain why she got that mugshot. So instead she just say, look, it's neither here nor there. That mugshot, it either exists or it don't. Okay. It doesn't matter. I feel like, a murder charge should really get you the presidency. Tiffany, you ain't gonna sweep your felony or whatever that is under a rug. Okay, your misdemeanor, you're not gonna sweep that under a rug by surrounding yourself with bigger felons. Okay, that does not make you look less felon-like. Oh my God, I think that actually might. I think I might have accidentally just stumbled onto her strategy. I noticed that she likes to hire criminals. I noticed that a long time ago. But I think that might be why. She's trying to surround herself with a bunch of criminals so that she's the least criminal of the ones around her. So, it's to make her look more innocent, which is hilarious. Tiffany innocent. Imagine that.
They have picked
Look at her.
Choose and literally
She like, that's right.
In Springfield
That's right.
To sit. A 2-time federal.
Give me that money.
2-time federal. It's sad and worse, the news. You ask for receipts.
Okay, he talking about us now. Let's see what he got to say. Not that I'm calling myself the news, but, I do what I can do when I can do it.
I gave y'all receipts.
Oh, you did?
Nobody reported on those receipts.
Nobody?
I've told Miss Henyard, that's why I'd rather talk to bloggers. Because they can't chop and screw like they from Houston. We got to do better. And ultimately, there are unseen hands controlling these
But stay black and die. Okay.
The township is serving more people than it ever has.
Oh, yeah.
When Tiffany Henyard was...
He be feeling so big when everybody be clapping. They're like pumping each other up. You know what I'm saying? Gassing. They're gassing each other up. There you go.
22, which was the end basically of that fiscal year for the township. There was a $4.6 million deficit. We now have 8 million plus. And I know bloggers be like, well, she said 4 million. She also said that was in one fund. Yeah. Everybody looks for...
Yeah, so that all sounds great. These things you're saying, it's like, if we could take you for your word, sir, then we would be all just sitting here with eggs on our faces that you would probably then come scrape off and eat because, you just seem like the type, But like I said, like I was saying, if all of this was true, this would all be great. Here's where it all falls apart. Tiffany says this thing. It's like, wow, holy shit. Wow, that's great. We got all this money. You did that. Wow. Let me see it. Where is it? And that's where it falls apart. That's where it falls apart at. Keith, that's where it falls apart. That's where it's the communication. Okay, you tell me you got $4 million. I'm supposed to congratulate you. I'm supposed to give you an award for raising the most funds. Look at you. Wow, look at you go. But the only person who's allowed to know where this money is, see any trace of it or anything about it, is the person who said they have it. That's where it falls apart. Okay. Oh my God, I can't stand that. It's like it's so easy. You know what here. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. I have saved the world, you guys. I have single-handedly. I have saved the world. Okay, there was a meteor. It was coming down, and nobody was out. I was out in the field taking pictures in the dark. I know that sounds crazy. It's like, how was I taking pictures in the dark in the field? But shut up. Just hear me out. Just believe me, because I'm telling you. Here come a meteor. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a meteor. So I throw the camera. Okay, just fuck that camera. All right. I'm running. I get up underneath the meteor and I catch it. Ooh, it's hot. I play hot potato. Woo, woo, woo. And I sit it down and then I'll bury it. Now, had I just let it hit the ground, it would have just blown everything up. But I caught it and I buried it. You want to know where it's buried at? Why do I need to show you that? That's just, I'm telling you that I caught it, that I saved us all. Like you really want to know where it's at? But I don't think that I need to show you that. Okay, that's Tiffany. That's fucking Tiffany. I'm not praising this bitch, and she can't show nothing, and she making shit up, just like I did. Okay, I would not throw my camera to save this here earth. Those cameras are expensive. Damn, that's the best example I could come up with on a whim. I think it really did prove my point.
Negative things. But when it comes to service, there is no one in the state of Illinois that can mess with Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany would be serving people. She'd be serving up people. What kind of service are we talking about here? What kind of services is Tiffany passing out? Like, these men are just really tickled about this Tiffany service. They are losing their minds over here about this Tiffany service. I'm just curious. I hope that Tiffany would never be down bad enough for this. Like, I hope that would never be the case. Like, Tiffany, you could do better. You get on my nerves, but never would I wish that on you. Okay, don't do it.
We are watching male chauvinist pigs that don't want to see any black woman that will not bow down and kiss their rings, and in some cases in Calumet City, other places. Okay, so it's up to the news to do a job that you know the truth. You know the truth. Report it. Put her numbers up. See, one thing people don't want to ever believe is that Jesus, their Jesus, Zuccarelli, could not walk on water. He had a deficit in this township. I only went back to 2017. It was a deficit all the way up until she swore in. These are the things y'all should be reporting, and you all are the biggest part of the modern day lynching of a black.
The problem still, look, it's so funny. It's like, what, you just jumped to chauvinistic. No, okay, so it's because she's a woman. I thought it was because she was black. Oh, wait, now. Oh, are we back to the black thing again? Oh, okay, I was just checking. It's hard to keep track. Look at this. Look at this man. His ankles is rolling the shit out of these boots. So, like, his ankles is like, fuck you, I'm not staying here. Look at this. He ain't even bow-legged. His body's just shoving his legs down, and it's forcing his legs outward. That's what. How do you take seriously this man with this stain running down his fucking shirt? He can't even eat his food properly. Okay? Take your time. Ain't nobody gonna steal your food. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna steal it. If I had to guess, he got a candy bar in each one of his boots. There's the candy bar in there. Like, it's just how I feel. He gives me, I stash food in random places. That's what he gives. That's what he's giving. Okay. That's why he always got his hand in his pocket. It's a lack of confidence. If you to give a speech with your hand in your pocket, why are you giving a speech with your hand in your pocket? This is not a confident man. Look at this. Look, these boots. I mean, these boots are suffering. I feel so bad for these boots. What did these boots ever deserve to? What were these boots in their last life? And who were they fucking with? Because they definitely did something shitty in their last life to come back as Keith Price's boots. It's pretty bad.
Woman. Mm-hmm. What you all have done was tied your horses to each one of her limbs.
Who is this person right here? This the whole picture is given very much sepia tone. Like if you took this picture and you showed it like in an old album from like the 80s or some shit, right? You would very much think this fit in. This would fit in. This would fit right in. Like they would fit right in. Nobody got their phones out, so there's no giveaways. Well, this one actually this like, I mean, she definitely, like, she looked like she from Color Purple time. Whatever the time frame is that the Color Purple was set in, that's what this outfit is giving. You told Hoppo to beat me. She's giving very much that. Okay? Very much. Very, very much. Okay?
And smacked them in separate directions to rip her apart. And anybody else would not have been able to stand through all this. I thank you. I love you as a friend. And I'm going to stay supporting you.
Why you got to emphasize that? I love you as a friend. As a friend, Tiffany. Don't get no ideas. Why you say it like that? Tiffany, is you a pick me? Don't let me find out you over here being a pick me. Don't let me find out. Okay? All right. Y'all behave. Because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Just no. I mean, I could, but why should I? How about that? Okay? Mama love you. Yes, she do. Peace.